All right. Hello, Jenna. This is Mr. Warren. I got your assignment for the full report. You turned that in. Really, I wish they would have almost named this the rough draft because that's really what it is. And that's why I wanted to give some comments. I'm trying to do that for all students, not just yours. What I've got is a copy of what you turned in, and I can see that you're talking about traditional cultural dress for Mexicans and traditional music, traditional food. So just a couple of pointers here. When you get ready to write, to revise this, we're going to want to have an introduction. Okay, don't write the word introduction, but you're going to write in this introduction what you are writing about is, and then you're going to name off the traditional dress, traditional music in Mexico, and the traditional food. You might give a reason why you chose Mexico to research. Okay, just so you need to have this introduction. Down here, number 1, you give some description of some of the clothing. I thought what you had was really good. Perhaps you could divide the section up by women and men, by what women would wear, and then what men would wear. And then you might give some examples of when people would wear their traditional clothing. Like, is it during the holidays? Is it during special events? So just kind of give some examples of when you might see people wearing traditional clothing. And then you might remember, because part of this report is you're going to be comparing it to American traditional clothing. Alright, so just try to contrast that and give a few examples, and that's going to be really good. That'll be very interesting, and I think you've got off to a great start here. Same thing with your music. Maybe you want to talk about what kind of traditional instruments do they use? When, and then maybe when would you hear traditional music played? Or when and where? I also put down, maybe you could give a name of some of the most popular traditional songs, 1 or 2. All right, and then again, you could compare this to American music, American traditional music. How are they alike? How are they different? All right, just a little bit more, just digging just a little bit deeper in. All right, then down here on the traditional, you talked about traditional breakfast food. You might mention where you would get traditional food from. Obviously, it's not going to be like a McDonald's. Where would you get traditional food most likely? Maybe it's at the marketplace. And then you might contrast, you might explain, is it spicy? I've heard a lot of times it's very spicy. And you might explain a little bit about how their traditional food compares to ours. I'm trying to type fast. I'm not that fast of a typist. Finally, when you get down to this very last part, you're going to want to have a conclusion. And in that conclusion, you're going to be writing about, write about what you learned and liked about the Mexican culture. All right. So, and then you can kind of mention some things, how it compares to ours overall. All right. So I hope this helped you. I know you guys are going to go on a vacation. I know you'll do this when you come back, but I wanted to just get this out to you. You've got a really good start here. You, and the last thing, you'll want to have a title. Give a title, all right, to your when you get ready to turn that in. So thank you so much. I hope this helps you. Have a great vacation, and then you can contact me if you have any questions. In closing, so I'm giving you the full credit for your full report. This is to help you as you do your revision. All right. Thank you so much.